Hey everybody, so today we're going to do a unboxing and information video on the Optima Digital 400 charger and maintainer for 12 volt automotive batteries. Also have a series of videos coming up on doing a quick tips videos on how to recover a very deeply discharged AGM battery, and these are going to be included in those videos on some more diagnostic testing. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, so we got this guy. We already did an unboxing and information and video on this guy, which is the digital 1200 model. Here is the digital 400 model. I have several videos I have about these things that we're doing. I have a couple quick tip videos on how to recover a deeply discharged AGM battery. Tips that you can do to boost it so that way it fools a standard smart charger. And then I also have some battery analyzers that we're going to be doing some testing in the future on this battery. The battery stating that it's now holding charge. Before I get to this, just so I can show you guys, it's this battery right here. I did a quick tip video with this battery outside with jumper cables hooked up to another AGM battery. This charger is a smart charger, so this battery was originally at 2.24 volts. It's now stating it's at 12.4, between 12.52 and 12.34 is what it's at now. So this charger is actually, at the moment, it is charged and it's maintaining the battery. It's at 100% according to this, and it's running 12 volt charge on it. I did test this a couple of videos ago, talking about the 1200 digital and the 400 digital quick look video, where I actually put a multimeter on the battery. It was roughly around 12.33 volts, somewhere in there. I do have a couple Foxwell battery analyzers where we can put an ampage load on it and analyze it and see if the battery will function. Just because the battery is sitting at 12.5 to 12.3 volts does not mean it has any ampage capability in it. It just means it's got 12 volts. The last time I tested it, that charger in there, that Schumacher, it kept popping up every like 2 hours. It pop up saying fault 3, which is a low voltage charge fault, where it will not, and as soon as that fault shows up, the charger automatically shuts charging capability off. But it went from that charger in there went from showing bad battery to actually charging. I tricked it several times, including hooking up the charger to a good battery in another vehicle, running jumper cables to that, from that battery to the good battery to that bad battery, and then letting it just sit on my vehicle for several hours to charge, and it was trickle charging the bad battery, because that's a way of tricking them. The charger wants to see 11.5 volts or above, and using a good battery, hooking the battery charger to a good battery, and then running jumper cables from the good battery to the bad battery, it tricks the charger. So now it's not giving fault anymore. For the last 2 days it has been maintaining, stating it's charged and it's maintaining that battery. But these are just in case, because these chargers were specially designed by Optima, a battery company, to be able to charge a AGM battery and standard battery, a lead acid battery, that is below or is at max lowest level of a half a volt, which is 0.50 volts or 500 milliamps. So you can have a 12 volt battery that is at 500 milliamps. Anything below that, it will not charge. But if it's at 500 milliamps, these chargers are smart enough to be able to charge them and try to recover those batteries in a more efficient manner than the Schumacher that I have in there. I do also have another Schumacher 15 amp rapid charger that's similar to these guys that we're also going to be testing. It hasn't showed up yet. It was in the order with these two guys. But, you know, it will get here when it does get here. Now let's get to this charger. This is a digital 400 charger. The features it has is spark-free connection technology, reverse polarity and over temperature protection, at a glance battery connected and check battery icons, ambient air temperature and compensation during charging, pre-charge battery status display mode, integrated cable management and cord wrap, patent and pending design and software. Tech specs: AC input 100 to 120 vac, 60 Hz, 0.75 amps. DC output up to 14.9 VDC digitally and temperature controlled. So this unit will actually, just like that one over there, it will actually, dependent on the ambient air in the room or outside or where you're charging, using it to charge, it will compensate for what it should be charging the battery at, so that way it doesn't overheat the battery by putting too much juice into the battery. If it's too hot outside and the heat outside or the heat in the building that you're using it in is too hot, it will compensate and figure out, okay, well, it's 120 degrees outside, so it's gonna give the battery less of a charge over a longer period instead of rapidly charging it, because the battery, if it's outside in the heat, is going to be just as hot as everything else outside. And then on top of that, it's already hot, and then putting too much voltage into it actually could make it balloon, it explode or expand. Hopefully that information helps. Charge rate: up to 4 amps max, large batteries. Up to 3 amps max, small batteries. That guy over there is a max of 12 amps, which is what the 1200 means. The 400 on this one stands for 4 amps. So if you're looking at any kind of battery charger, it doesn't have to be these, but it could be Schumacher's as an example. If it says 1600 model, it will put out 16 amps for large batteries. If it says 300 series or 200 series, it's 300 would be 3 amps, 200 would be 2 amps. If it's a 100 series, it's a 1 amp charger. Just so you guys know, that way if you're looking for a charger, you just don't know which style you would need. Those give you ideas. If you guys need recommendations, just leave comments down below. Give me any guys information on what you're doing, what type of battery you're trying to charge, and I can give you guys a recommendation of if one of these would suit you, or a Schumacher model I have will suit you. Just let me know in the comments. Battery types: AGM and flooded lead acid batteries. These will do AGM flat plate, AGM spiral. I forgot to say that in the video for this guy, but it doesn't say it on the package. It will. These will do AGM spiral and AGM flat plate batteries, and then they also will do flooded lead acid, which would be your standard battery. It would be just a standard battery you put distilled water in. These will do 12 volt automotive and marine, 12 volt motorcycle and power sports. 12 volt Optima and high performance AGM batteries. Starting AGMs include Optima red top and blue top. Dual purpose AGMs include Optima yellow top and blue top. This is talking about their batteries. You can use this on any very well made or high end version of AGM battery, or high performance is how they put it, AGM battery. It says Optima and high performance. The battery that's in there that I showed you at the beginning of the video, that battery is a at AutoZone Platinum Series Duralast battery. It has a 6-foot AC and DC cable and a wall organizer bracket and mounting hardware. You could hook it up for easy in-vehicle use, tilt it using dual purpose fold-out stand, and you can hang it with included wall bracket. So let's get this guy opened. I don't see any tape. No, it doesn't look like there's not any tape on this one, so we should be able to just pull the hinge open. that one over there was very well packaged. So I'd assume this one is actually pretty well packaged as well. Yeah, it's actually very organized. It does have the two same cables as the larger 1200, which is nice. It's got this guy right here that you could just leave on a battery at all times. If you're, you know, like you can install this and run it against, you know, your motorcycle if you frequently put your motorcycle in storage. This one does have removable clamps, which is very cool. There's that plug that I was trying to explain in the last video. These style plugs are very common on a lot of the battery tender units. They have those style plugs. So if you wanted to go to Walmart and buy a bunch of these adapters, you know, and put them on everything you have, you know, all you would have to do basically, and this is empty, all you'd basically have to do is just grab this guy or this guy right here, because this guy also does it as well, and just grab it. This is already hooked to the battery, and then you would just plug this right into this one real quick and you're set to go. You don't gotta use these and clamp them to the battery, which is nice. These are very nice clamps. They open really wide. It's got a Velcro strap right here. So this guy does have it wrapped permanently, where that 1200 model, it came with this piece wrapped like this in a baggie. For this one, it's permanently affixed to the unit, which is, it's a really nice unit. This is the charging plug for the actual, to plug it into the wall. Plug this into the wall real quick. Optima display, make a quick set. So it's got the engine starting. So this one does an engine starting feature. Battery pre-charge status. You can choose deep cycle batteries on this one. 12 volt high performance AGM, 12 volt standard flooded, and AGM. Motorcycle, automotive and marine, check. Temperature compensation on, LCD backlit display. You can turn that option off. See? Like that. Has a check mark for connected. Check connection on battery. It says check battery. You know, it's because I made a selection. It's not hooked to anything. But you can, through this plug, you can hook up your jumper cables, which they're cute little cables. Or you can hook straight to this guy right here. And you could just screw this to the battery terminal plug. It does have the bracket right here for the wall mount. And sits perfectly fine like that. I think it said it had a kickstand. I think this is the kickstand right here. No, it looks too big. Oh, that might be the kickstand right there. Yep, that's the kickstand. That's pretty nice. The kickstand is integrated. So this is the wall mount. We're going to have to figure out how the wall mount works. It does come with 2 screws and 2 anchors. You know, we're not going to test it out right now. Just giving you guys a look at what it looks like. It is a very nice unit. It's got the information on the side, a bunch of information on the back. Intended for household use is what this one says. You can use this in a shop too. Where is the... Oh. It also has a hook right here where you can literally hook it through from that and hang it while it's in use like that, which is pretty cool. Both of these are very nice units. I'm gonna unplug this guy real quick. I do like that you can turn the display off if you want. It does stay on for a short little moment after you unplug it. Wrap this guy back up real quick. It's not as neat as it was the first time, but you know, it'll be alright for now. Very well packaged. This is the wall organizer bracket, so it's meant to hold this guy right here, like that. That's what it showed in the photo right here. It's right here. And then this one right here hangs on the sides. So this hangs on the sides right there, like that. You would just put it on both sides, that's why it's got two hooks. But it's a really nice unit. We're going to be testing it out on a battery to see if we can recover the battery any further, or if the battery is too discharged and it's not bringing any ampage capability back. We definitely will be testing that to see if we can recover that battery, which, you know, just because it says it's recovered right now and it is maintaining and staying charged doesn't mean that it's gonna work. You know, the battery could be at 12 volts and it technically is only putting out 20 amps or 100 amps. That battery in there is a 900 cold crank amp battery and 1000 crank amp battery when it's above 35 degrees. It does come with a nice user guide. Where does the Spanish start? So it's 27 pages, 26 pages in all technicality, 26 pages of English. It is nice, just like the 12 volt digital 1200 model. These are both the models that they carry. This guy right here and this guy is the only two that they make. I do appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me today. I know this video was kind of long because it was very jam-packed with information, and I do appreciate you guys sticking around for all the information. I hope this does help somebody. You know, I will be doing a lot more videos with these guys, as well as I have a couple Foxwell battery testers, battery analyzer units. I have one with a printer, and I have this one that doesn't have a printer. This one does allow you to hook up a Bluetooth printer to it, though, so you can get information on your test results for customers' batteries. I do appreciate you sticking around with me, hanging out with me today, and let me know down below if there's any more information I could provide. I am going to be doing quite a bit more videos, so probably at least 2 more videos on this battery. We're going to test these out, see how they function. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links down below. If you guys want to go check out, please go check out the new NPS episode 1 Milwaukee event that I had done a live stream on. That's technically the new NPS for 2020. They called it Pipeline. I will be recording and doing live more of the episodes. There's 3 more episodes for that. I will be in that live stream. I did list the pre-order tools that you can pre-order that just came out for Milwaukee as well. Every episode I will be listing the tools that are in that episode for the Milwaukee Pipeline. If there's any information that might be helpful to you in that, go check it out. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace! Bring this over here. See you later, guys.